What is going on? Happy Friday, everyone. How is everybody doing? It is Friday. Man, I need a whole lot of weekend. I need like 4 weekends tied together for sure. Mary M., what is going on? Tash and Wolf, what is going on? Bartman, how you doing? Aman, hello. Diane, hello. And Breezer, hello. What is going on? Fun, how are you doing? We are all set. We are all set for another fun day and some more tarot readings. I got the intro screen. I got a music subscription now. So we're going to have a variety of music and all that stuff. So hopefully it'll be a little more interesting. It's better than me sitting here talking to myself for like 3 minutes while everybody joins. Raina, what is going on? Our Wisdom, Cassie, hello. How are you doing? So just a reminder, these are being printed. They will be here in 2 weeks. So the middle of, well, no, 3 weeks. So the middle of August, the middle of August, they should be here. All right, message from Spirit. Aman, what is up? Dallas, welcome. How are you doing? Why Joseph refused to meeting my sister and chose to wait for me at the door. Love Canva. Oh yeah, Dallas. I mean, I can crank out a presentation in under, I would say 15, 20 minutes. I can make a nice like 20-page presentation in like 20 minutes. I mean, it's ridiculous. Candace, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. Am I making the right choice by moving to Kentucky? Well, I was in Kentucky once, I think. All right. CC. Moving to KY. Is it KY? I think it's KY. Yeah, it's KY. Okay. You're moving to Kentucky. Are we going to move there? Is that going to be something good? Is that going to be something bad? Jocelyn, welcome. What is going on? Jocelyn, should I change my hair color? Well, thank you for your donation, Jocelyn. We'll check out your hair color in just a minute. We'll do your hair color in just a minute. I'm not sure if there is a hair color card or not, but you know, we can definitely figure that out as it comes in. So we'll try that out. Cosmic Cutie, what a great name. What is going on? So good to see you. All right, let's check it out. And Bear Medic RN, what is up? Being an RN, I imagine that's challenging nowadays. All right, let's check it out by using the Waterfall Tarot. See if we're moving to Kentucky or not. See if we are going to the great state of Kentucky. Ooh, that looks pretty good, I gotta say. That looks pretty good. I mean, I have to say that does look pretty good. By the way, let me know what you think about this tarot that I just backed on Kickstarter. Give me your opinion, because I think it looks pretty good. I backed it. So I'm pretty excited about it. Hopefully it ships. And I mean, I'll be pretty prepared for this tarot. It looks great. It's the Oz Tarot. I've never seen that before. I think it's interesting how they picked up the Oz, Wizard of Oz theme and sort of ran with it. So there you go. Anyway, moving to Kentucky. I mean, we have the Ace Swords, the Tower, Three of Wands. It's almost like Cassie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. And Mary, thank you for your donation as well. I appreciate you. All right, Mary, let me know what your question is. Let's see, you're Mary A. There you go. All right. So will we be moving or not? Mary, I got your donation. We got you on the list. Thank you again. Okay, so let's see about moving to Kentucky. I mean, we don't have any movement cards per se, but we do have a couple of cards that kind of indicate a little bit of what's going to happen. The first is the Ten of Cups. I think that there's a good reason that you're moving away. There's a good reason that you're moving away. I don't really think that you want to move at this time. I think you'd eventually like to move. But moving is sort of a mixed bag right now. There's some good, there's some bad as we get in here. The Ten of Cups says, you're pretty happy with where you're at now. You're settled. You know the people. You know what to expect in the area that you're in now. The Ace of Swords, though, says you're sort of drawn into this move. You're sort of pulled into it. Maybe by some other factors in life. Natalie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. But you are definitely drawn into drawn into a new location. Now, be aware. I think, all right, entertainment purposes only. But I think the move to Kentucky is not your last move. I think that you actually don't move to Kentucky, you move someplace a little bit different. In other words, maybe it's not, well, and I'm not saying move to a different state. I'm saying the place that you're looking at is not going to be your destination. I think you have a different destination. We have the tower. We have the communication about the destination. So we do have the communication going on. We have the tower indicates that there's something that you run into that is unexpected, and it turns you away from your original destination. Mina's bookshelf, what is going on? Well, thank you, Mina. I appreciate that. Blue Dome, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. The tower says that your destination has something different about it, something unusual. I think you're going to run into this. And when you do, I think you're going to have a different destination. The Three of Wands points to just looking out amongst the lands, looking out, trying to find a new destination. I think that's what happens, is you don't settle on the place that you're looking at. You end up going somewhere else. But I do think that you definitely plan for that. Do I see any actual movement cards? No. I think you get into the planning stages. I think something happens. You reevaluate it, and then you start looking for something a bit different. So that's what I think. That's what I think on this, as far as moving to Kentucky and all of that. But yeah, I think there's some unexpected things happening with that movement. So there you go. All right. Should have changed my hair color. House of Tarot. Let's see about that. Let's see about that. Cosmic Cutie. That's a good question, Cosmic. I have no idea. Cosmic, it is. I have no idea. Okay, Cosmic, that sort of settles it. That's it may not be the free time. Bear Medic, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. So Cosmic, we've gotten 8 donations in the past 6 minutes. So yeah, it may be donation night. We don't know. All right. Let's see. Changing our hair color. Changing hair color. Let's find out about that. Yes, a donation a minute. So you don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Let's check it out. Let's go for the cats. I think the cats is going to be where it's at. It's going to tell you all about your hair color. Tina, what is going on? It's so good to see you. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. And Philippe, beautiful people. Philippe, what is going on? Annie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. What is the message about the dreams? Annie, we have the Dream Tarot just for you. Annie, I already have the tarot picked out just for you. That Dream Tarot is gonna do us good. It's gonna do us good. All right. Sunflower Tarot. Oh, thank you so much, Raina. Sunflower Tarot, let me know your question. Fun. Thank you for your donation. So yeah, Sunflower Tarot has hosted you, Cosmic. Let me know what your question is. We got you covered tonight. All right, so we're changing our hair color. I'm not really sure what card's going to indicate that or not, but there we go. I mean, there we go. So the Ten of Swords says it is time. It is time. I mean, you're destined for this. It's not a big thing, but I mean, it really sort of leans that. Okay. Talk about it in my book. The Ten of Swords is like an ending to something, and it's sort of like a death card, but it's sort of like a Walmart death card. You know what I'm saying? So it says that you're in for something new. You're in for the next stage. And the Four of Swords says, I think that's going to be something that's going to be in a personable thing, or something within your personality, or something within your person, if that makes sense. And then the Four of Wands says that I think you're not going to feel at home with a new hair color offhand. I'm just saying it now. Four of Wands reversed, you're not going to be too comfortable with it. You're going to look in the mirror and be like, oh my God, what did I do? Maybe I shouldn't have done this. I've had this hair color for a while. What's the plan here? But I think you'll grow into it. By the Six of Cups, that reuniting, I think you'll grow into it. But yeah, I think it's time. We got the Walmart death card. We got the something personable, something about you that's happening, and we're not gonna be comfortable at first, but I think that we can adjust to it, and we'll be all right. Hair color. You never know what. I used to know somebody, one of my friends, that used to change their hair color like every week. So, it's time. It's time. It is time. All right. We got that new video out, how to create your own tarot book, by the way. Go watch that video. I break down every single step from start to finish on how to do your own book. If you're writing a tarot book, if you're doing a mystery novel, whatever you're doing, I got you covered there. I covered the entire gamut. Dallas, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Oh, Dallas, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. All right. Yeah, Dallas, that Canva, I can crank out, it's ridiculous. It should be illegal. I can crank out a 20-page presentation, like a professional 20-page presentation in under half an hour. Just pop it out. It just insane. All right. Just curious when he will be back. Cassie, let's check that out and see when he will be back. Lisa, what is going on? It's so good to see you. All right. Cassie, when he will be back. Oh, let's see if it's next week, next month. Let's get some time frames over here. I mean, we want some time frames. This is going to be it. This is going to be it for the time frames. I'm talking about the Hermetic Tarot. If you have not seen that tarot, I wasn't a fan. I was not a fan. And then something just told me, just pick it up, just do it, just pick it up, speaking of picking it up, I priced out printing my book, and I'm going to have 100 copies. So we'll have 100 printed copies of my book. If you want it, you can have one. There's going to be plenty. So I'm really working hard on this. This is going to be a game changer, in my opinion. I think it's going to be one of the books you pick it up and you're like, okay, this seemed like something I couldn't do, but I mean, we're cranking it out, and it's going to be really cool. Okay, all right, Cassie, just curious, when will he be back? The Foolish Man, the Fool. I think they are coming back. So I think there's some doubt in your mind. Divination, what is going on? So good to see you. If they're coming back or not. I think you got some doubts. Are they coming back? Are they not? Tina, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is. I think you got some doubts if they're coming back or not. And I don't think you need to worry, because they are coming back. The Fool says, let's get back in here. Let's jump back into it. Let's return for that, especially with the Ten of Swords, right? It's like we're willing to take that risk. The risk is going to be okay. The risk is worth the reward. I think that the risk is where it's going to be at. And I think that's where they are. They're ready to get back into that. They're ready to some of that rejuvenation feel, right? The Ten of Swords. Let's put the past behind us, and let's retry this. And the Moon says as well, it is an emotional thing for you. It's going to be a big emotional component when they come back. It's going to be something exciting. It's going to be something really cool. It's going to be something where you can just get excited about it. You can get emotional about it again. You can get that emotional connection again. I think that's going to be possible. The Moon is all about not only intuition, emotional connection, but the Moon is also all about cycles, the regular day-to-day cycles that we have, the day-to-day consistency of having somebody there that, should be there in your life. The Nine of Swords says there is a bit of a drama that we're going to sort of get into with this, but I think it's workable. Especially with all these great cards before this. It's a bit of a negative card, but again, I think it's workable. There's a little drama going to come into the situation. I wouldn't be too concerned about that. Momzilla, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. Tina, you got one question. Pop it out there, Tina. We'll get you covered. Tina, you can ask about anything you want. Let me know. If you want economic situation, that's cool. If you want love, that's cool. Whatever you would like. I've had all the questions. I've had them all. So let's check that out. All right, Natalie, I've not seen you before. Thank you for hanging out with us. Natalie, if you have not subscribed, Natalie, I have almost 900 videos on the channel. I don't think anybody else has 900 videos. I mean, I haven't done a poll, but I'm just saying, for tarot, I don't see anybody else with 900 videos. Check it out, 900 videos. We got everything here. Come check us out. Hit that sub button so when we have even more videos, because apparently 900 videos isn't enough. I'm still cranking them out for some reason. All right, let's see. NT, do I have an actual connection with A. Is that something? Is that something? All right. Paula, what is going on? It's so good to see you, Paula. All right. Let's check out some Ciro. Check out some Ciro Marchetti. We got the Ciro Marchetti cloth. We just backed 2 Kickstarters. The Oz Tarot, if you have not seen that, that looks pretty cool. Oz Tarot looks pretty cool. Christina, what is going on? How are you doing? All right. Yeah, a second. He gives me player vibes. Oh, well, we know the player cards. We got the Knight of Cups with a reverse 3 of Wands with a little 7 of Swords action in there. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. I mean, we got the Sun, we got the 2 of Swords, the 10 of Cups, and the 10 of Coin. I mean, I think they're in it for short term. That's pretty clear, right? I think they're in it for short term. Do we have a connection with them? The 10 of Coins says reversed. We don't have like this long-term, let's get married, let's elope, go to Vegas and go to a drive-through marriage, you know, a drive-through marriage chapel or whatever. You know, the 10 of Coins says it's not there. It's not there. We don't have that type of connection. It's almost like we don't have a stability waiting for us. So we're building the house of a relationship, but it's not on a good foundation. Cassie, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. All right. But yeah, the 10 of Coins reverse says the foundation's not there for the house, but we're going to build one anyway. Maybe it's like a log cabin, right? So the log cabin doesn't have a good foundation. Maybe it's going to wobble. Maybe it's going to be unsteady. That's okay if you're looking for something short term, because the Sun says it's going to be good. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be kind of fun. It's going to be something where you can, you know, jump in, go for it and find out where it goes from there, right? AG, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. So the Sun brings good news about this. We have good news. Do we have a marriage? Do we have something foundationally solid? No, we don't. The 10 of Cups as well says, I mean, the Sun with the 10 of Cups is like the ultimate combination. So based upon the cards, entertainment purposes only, based upon the cards, I say jump in and go for it. Don't expect much. Don't expect much. Don't be like, you know, I mean, it's not going to be something long term. 2 of Swords says it does come to an end. It just burns out slowly. It's just like, you know, this is burned out. We feel it's burned out. We kind of get the vibe that maybe this is not going to go forever, you know, but that's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. But I think that you should jump in there. I'm just saying, entertainment purposes only, but the Sun with the 10 of Cups, I'm talking thumbs up relationship right there. Raina, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. El Paso, Texas. That's right next to me. Well, not literally, but I mean, you know. All right. Let's see. Does JC like me? So Raina, is mom moving in with the new boyfriend, or like what's going on over there? All right. So Blue wants to know, does JC like me? And is something going to happen? I mean, what do we have for a forecast here? Let's hop over to the love screen. That's going to be where it's at. Love screen. We got a little bit of that, little bit of the tarot action on the love screen. This is going to be it. This is going to be it. I'm just saying. All right. Yeah, Christina, we're not near El Paso, but you know, I mean, it's not that bad of a drive actually. What's it like? About 3.5 hours? El Paso. Yeah, I don't know, about 3.5. The way I drive, probably like 3 hours. I drive fast. I don't drive slowly. So yeah, there is that. All right. You know, let's figure this out on the love screen. See what's is JC like me? Is JC gonna be something good? JC's gonna be something pretty serious. I don't know. I think you have more of an interest in JC than JC has an interest in you. You know, Gracia, welcome. What is going on? So good to see you. Yeah, I mean, I think it's leaning on your side there. You're leaning on that. You know, JC is not bad. JC is looking pretty good. But then JC looks over and yeah, you're from Texas. No one here drives slow. Yeah, you're not kidding about that, especially on I-35. All right, but yeah, I mean, you're leaning on the more interested than JC is at this point. You know, Two of Swords says they do have some blockages from this. They're willing to maybe take a look. They're willing to maybe try it out. But if you're looking for something a little more serious, you're looking for something a little more substantial, I think you have more of an interest in that. It's sort of indicated by the Hierophant, right? It is, the Hierophant is like a serious thing to where you're thinking about it, sort of bothering you. I wonder what they're doing. I wonder what their, how their personality is. I wonder what they're like and things like that. The Hierophant says that the interest is definitely sort of there. The Star says you're sort of drawn as well. It's like something about them. There's something interesting about this person. Don't know what it is, but there's something that's drawing me there. The Star, the North Star, is like being guided in that direction. So we are sort of guided. We are sort of pulled in that direction. And you're sort of looking at, I would be interested in checking this out and seeing how that goes. Wolfie, it has been a minute. How are you doing? We got Wolf and a Wolfie in chat tonight. There we go. All right. But I mean, Star says I'm being pulled in that direction. And that's okay. That's okay. If you want to give it a try, that's all right. But again, their interest is kind of a waning, back and forth thing. It's not going to be consistent. Curly Sue, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. So, the Page of Pentacles as well says it's just not that stable thing that you're looking for. But anyway, I mean, if you want to give it a try, that's okay. But you may want to drop a couple of hints first to see what the temperature is. But yeah, you're definitely leaning on the more interested side than them. All right. I just see bad news, husband's health. How do you see his journey? Oh my. Let's see. Let's find out about husband's health. All right. So let's see. Bear RN. Husband's health. What is going on? What decks are y'all using today? I'm using all of them. Oh, Sally's got the Tarot Tower project going. That's what I'm talking about. Get that Tarot Tower. Jump in there and create a beautiful Tarot Tower for yourself. If you have not seen this, this is my Tarot Tower video about how to create this, available on my channel. Just search for Tarot Tower 2.0. And today we're going to use the Mons Tarot. Check that out and see how that goes. See how that goes. Like the reading with the waterfall deck. Well, thank you. The waterfall deck, I'm just saying. It's gonna be hot. Jay Allen, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. What's the next woman I date be like? Let's check that out. Yeah, the Tarot Tower. All right. Let's see about this. We got the bad news about the health. Sorry to hear that about that bear medic. Hopefully they get better and they improve. Let's find out what is going on. Heidi, welcome. What is going on? Thanks for joining us tonight. It's Friday night. Everybody could be out partying, but they're joining me. Okay, well, everybody's quarantined, so, there's that. There's that. Everybody's quarantined, so they're joining me. That's a good thing, right? All right. Well, the Lovers, the 7 of Wands, Ace of Swords, 6 of Wands. I think it's going to work out. I think it's going to work out for the best. How do we know this? 6 of Wands is indeed the Lord of victory. That's going to be the key here. It's ending with the Lord of victory. It means things are going to pick up at the end. Things are going to be better. It's not going to be that bad for long. Things are going to improve. Things are going to be better. It's looking pretty good with that. By the way, entertainment purposes only. If you're sick, go to a doctor. Don't ask for a tarot reading. Go directly to a doctor. I assume you have already. So we're doing a entertainment tarot reading, entertainment purposes only. All right. But the journey looks, well, it looks like it's going to be something where they get news from the doctor about something. And that news is going to be good news sort of at the end. So you're going to get some good news. Things are going to improve. Things are going to be a little bit better. The Ace of Swords talks about getting that news, getting that information. And we get that. We get the Lord of Victory, and everything works out for the best. It's a road. It's a road, though. It's a pathway. So you're definitely saying about how the journey is going. It is going to be a journey. It's not going to be a quick thing. The 7 of Wands talks about the defensive, the defense, right? You're sort of defensive about the whole thing. And because of that bad news, because we're getting into the first thing that we're getting into. But overall, I think everything's going to work out at the end. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. Again, you do have the situation. The tarot sort of recognizes the situation is rough right now. The Seven of Wands talks about getting that defensive feel in. Kelly and Curly, thank you for your donations. I appreciate that. Give me a game ring. Oh, there you go. And what finance be for the next couple of weeks? All right, let's check that out. But yeah, I think it's going to work out overall in the long run. It's going to be okay. So it is a journey, though. You're going to have to walk that path, walk that journey. But at the end of the journey, you get news from the doctor that gives you good news, and it is good news indeed. So I think that's going to be exciting. We actually have, all right, let's look at the queue. It's actually quite long. All right. Yeah, we just did, actually the queue is so long it's not displaying. All right, let me see if I can modify the queue. I did not know I would need like 100 of these things with the height. Can I adjust the height to 700? Let's see. Okay, I adjusted the height to that, and let's look at that. Well, anyway, I mean, you get the idea. We actually got we got 4 more above this one. So we got 4. And then we do fun, and then we go all the way down. So we're going to be here a while. Going to be here a while, which could be interesting. All right, let's do another thing. Mary A, building a new home early next year. Mary A, let's check that out and see how we're doing with that. See how we are doing with that, how that's going to work out. All right, we'll be moving to the new home next year. Blue Dome, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right, Mary A, I'm not on the queue. Yeah, Mary A, I got you covered. Mary A. We got you right here. Let's use the Light Seers Tarot for Mary A. Light Seers Tarot is going to be where it's at. That is going to be cool. Moving to a new home by next year. All right. Let's see. Yeah, when you do the other thing, building by next year. Let's see about that. We got a bunch of movement cards we can check for and see how that's going to go. So let's see how that is going to go about that movement thing. We got the movement thing. We got Justice reverse, 8 of Cups. Oh, the World and the 7 of Wands. I don't think so. I think we've run into some difficulties with getting moved. Justice says that, especially reversed, says that there's some inadequacy here, or there's something that is not quite there that we need to get. We're missing something. Something doesn't go well. Something, maybe a bit of a bump in the road trying to get to where we're at. Justice reverses, we just don't get what we need. 8 of Cups says we leave disappointed from the situation. So maybe we don't get moved. Maybe there's something that happens. Maybe we have a couple, again, bumps in the road. Maybe even a delay. The World as well, reversed, says that we don't get what we need from this situation. So you do have a couple of challenges coming into the situation. We do have a couple of again, speed bumps here. That's going to be all right, because overall the 7 of Wands says we may be able to work a few of these out. But I mean, if you're asking sort of a yes or no question, this is trending towards a no. 8 of Cups says we leave disappointed. Things just don't go maybe the well that we did. Justice says things are being a bit imbalanced as well. So we want to sort of fix those things before we get there. But yeah, it does look a bit challenging. It doesn't look like it goes as smoothly as we would like it to go in the end. All right, so let's see about Annie Law. Dream, what is the message for the dream? All right, Annie, let's check that out. All right. Message from Dream. Ooh, and we got the best. We literally have the single best tarot for dreams. What is that tarot, by the way, that you ask? That is the Mystical Dream. The Mystical Dream. This is going to be so cool. I love this deck. I love when people ask me about dreams. If you have dreams, if you have visions or something like that, you just pop this thing down. Mystical Dream is where it's at. I mean, it's got so much cool symbolism and everything else. I really love this tarot. Let's check that out for Annie and see what we're going to have here. What is the message with all of these dreams, all these weird things? What is happening? All right. So we got the Spirit of Swords. We got the Dreamer of Swords as well. This is sort of interesting. So, I mean, I think that you're being prevented on getting a particular path or getting into a particular way that you need to go. So you have a path laid out for you. There's something that you know you need to do. There's something you need to know you need to get done. Three of Wands sort of points to, I want to get into that. I want to leap into that and be part of that. So it's like you're destined to get there. Curly Sue, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. So yeah, the Three of Wands says, I want to reach in. I want to get that done. All right. Spirit of Swords, though, says you're lacking resources or something is blocking you. It's almost like that you don't get to that destination. You know you want to be there. You know you need to be there. You know you need to take action on this particular situation, but you're just being blocked from that. It's like there's some things in your way. Some things aren't going well. You're being blocked from getting that. I think what's happening is your subconscious mind is taking the lead here and trying to find ways around it, trying to find a solution to it. The Two of Pentacles says the problem is you don't have many choices with this. It's like you have to go one way or the highway. You don't have the option to be creative with it. You don't have the ability to just sort of manipulate the situation or change factors in the situation to get you where you need to be. And that's sort of causing some difficulty here. And the Dreamer of Swords as well points to just once you can get this freed up, once you can work this out, either in your subconscious, conscious, and get these things factored in and get back on that pathway, get back on the project, get back on where you want it to be. I think that's going to be one of the big keys here. So just stay on course with that. Try to figure that out in the conscious realm, and your dreams won't have to pick that up and try to take that and run with it there. All right, so let's look at the Q. The Q is actually so long that it's not represented on the screen. All right, we got 4 above this, and then we got all of these. So the Q is pretty thick tonight. I apologize. We will, if you're going to wait for a little bit to get your reading. All right, let's see for Cosmic Cutie. Cosmic Cutie. Let's see what we got going on. Cosmic Cutie want to know with a letter I've received. Mort Family Tree, thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. All right. Cosmic Cutie wants to know about that. We'll see if we can do that. All right. All right. Will the letter be well received from my friend? Let's check that out and see how we're going to do that. See, Mom moving to El Paso. Okay. All right, we're good. Okay. So let's check that out and see how that's going to go. We can use we can use this one. We use this one, the Tarot in Wonderland, one of my absolute favorites. One of my absolute favorites. I love this one. All right, Cosmic Cutie. You sent a letter. Did you send like a physical letter? The Q is extra thick. Did you send a physical, did you actually send a physical letter? I mean, I'm just asking. Nomad Trees, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. Nomad Trees, let me know what your question is. We'll put you on the queue. So your letter, was it well received? The Ace of Swords says no. Says no. Ace of Swords says no. Okay, might help if I remove that. Okay. Ace of Swords reverse says no. It was not well received. It just brought in a couple of things that were unexpected, possibly. It brought in some things that maybe they didn't want to hear. It introduced some things that could be a bit volatile. The King of Swords, Humpty Dumpty on the wall, could be falling off. Dyron, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is. All right, but yeah, the King of Swords says that it introduces a bit of volatility to the situation. That may not be the best solution here, the volatility coming in with the King of Swords. But yeah, the Four of Wands as well says it sort of caused a bit of a separation. I don't think they read it in the way that you intended it. So you could be a factor of here's what I intended and here's what they actually read in the note. So, I mean, that's going to be, that's going to be a bit of a challenge there. So, yeah, I don't think that was received well. I don't think it was received well. It's almost like it had a little bit of that unwanted feel as well. Shells, Latrice, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, we do have a hard stop at probably like 8, I guess, about 8. So we got about 50 minutes. So if I don't get to your question, I will get it tomorrow in a separate video. All right, let's check it out. Fun. What should I focus on in my spare time? Fun. You should focus on having fun. Fun 1. Let's check that out. Spare time. How is that going to go? How is that going to go for you? All right. Maybe let's check that out with the Golden Tarot. Golden Tarot is all about having fun. And you are fun 1 and you have some spare time. I would say, go have some fun. You know, these popped out. We're going to introduce those into the mix and see how that goes. See how that goes. All right. Let's see what we got here. What should be focused on in spare time? Focus on getting command. Focus on getting command of what you can control. The Emperor says, take command, take control. Don't let other people determine how you're going to react to something. Don't let other people control you as well. Take command of what you can control and be firm and be strong with how you're going to do it. The Emperor says that take command, get that control that you need. The Knight of Wands as well. The Knight of Wands is talking about getting things going. So get started, take command of your projects. I think you have a couple of projects in mind. You have some ideas. Get those ideas going. You don't have to leap in. You don't have to leap in full steam, right? You can slowly ease into it, get some planning. And the Knight of Wands is about planning. He talks about getting a good plan and then implementing it. So the Knight of Wands is very good with that. Take that advice, take that lead, and the Emperor take command of these particular things that you have been waiting for. It could be learning to play guitar. It could be doing a painting. It could be getting a hobby done. I don't know. Just take command of that and do that and get some control from there. The Page of Cups and Ace of Wands again points to that. You've been delaying. You've been putting it off. Let's not put it off anymore. Let's get things started. The ideas that you have are some decent ideas, but you have to implement them. You can't just neglect those. You can't just put them aside. So get that done, and I think that's going to be a key factor for you as far as getting things done. Get some of those ideas implemented that you have been sitting on, and we'll check that out. Momzilla, will I be able to do a living with tarot? Mom. Let's check that out. Such a cool name, too. Let's see, Mom. Living Doing Tarot. Let's check that out. Wow. Let's see. I mean, the tail's not bad. Tail's not bad. I mean, if you want to get that in. Faye, thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. We'll get to you in about a while. We got quite the queue. We have quite the queue. All right, Faye, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, let's check this out. Let's check this out. See if we can do a living with tarot. I mean, the Three of Swords is there. We got the Hierophant. Okay, I think that you're serious enough about it to where you can definitely leap in. You can definitely leap in and get started and get some things done. The Hierophant says you're serious. You know what you're doing. You know how to approach it. I think you're organized. I think you're able to get things done. You're able to get approach of this and able to get this done if you need it to, right? The Three of Swords, though, is almost like you don't really know how. So you don't really know how. There's some roadblocks that you're coming into where you realize that making money could be difficult at times because you have to get your name out there. You have to get people to know you. You have to get on the list of, the people that these are the tarot readers that I come to for a reading type feel. So yeah, you definitely need to get on that, and it takes some time. And the Hangman being reversed sort of acknowledges that you have learning to do, you have things that you need to pick up, and it's not just tarot, right? You can be great at tarot, magic, whatever, but until you get the business side of it down, it's going to be difficult to do a full-time living. The Three of Wands says you're able to do this if you're willing to put in the time. You're able to do this if you're willing to put in the dedication. But it takes a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of work, and it's going to take a lot of time for people to know you, to get your name out there, to be on all the socials, to be the person that people come to give money to and get a tarot reading. But it is possible. You have learning as far as the business side. You have learning to do. You have growth and development to do. And it's going to take a while. So if you're looking for something next week, next month, may not happen, but if you just get into it full steam, if you let your creativity flow, I think that's going to be big for you, and I think that's going to be something good. But obviously, make sure that you're earning income, your main income. Make sure that it's not tarot if you're just getting started. Any small business, you got to sort of treat it like that. You don't really leap into a small business and hope for the best and give up the rest of your income, right? Curly Sue, thank you for your donation again. I appreciate you. All right, Cassie, psychology going to be hard. Let's see about that, Cassie. Cassie, hard test. Is it going to be a difficult test or not? I mean, let's check that out. We'll find out if it's going to be a difficult test. I think that the Anna K. Tarot is going to be our key here. It is going to be our key component coming in here. All right, let's check this out. And let's see about that. All right. So let's see. Psychology exam. I mean, I think it's actually going to be a sleeper. It's going to be an easy exam. The King of Cups is you have what you need. You already studied. You already know what you need. You already have what you need to get this going, to get this started. King of Cups. And the Four of Swords says it's going to be a sleeper exam. I think that you know already what you need to get into the exam, and I think that's going to be a key here because it's not going to be as difficult as you're thinking. I think that you have studied, keep studying, and learn what you have. And that's sort of where the 9 comes in. It means that the study material that you're looking at is the study material that you need. In other words, you're doing it correctly. You're studying correctly. Everything is going correctly. I think you're going to come in. I think the test is going to be good. And here is you receiving your grades, and you are super excited about it. So I really think that you got it made. You got it made due to the hard work that you've already put in, right? I think you've already studied it. You've already leaped into this, and that's going to be good for you. I think that's going to work out well for you as well. All right, we have 10 billion donations. So I do have a hard stop in 40 minutes. If I do not get to your donation and it's still in the queue, I will make you a separate video tomorrow. All right. Okay, AG, let's see about that. What's S's next move towards me? Let's check that out. See how that's going to go. See if they're going to move towards you. They're going to move away from you, or like what's going on. We can use the Encore Tarot for this. That's going to be, I love the red borders around this. Sunflower Tarot. Thank you, Raina, for your donation. I appreciate that. Philippe, toss out your question that will put you on the queue. We'll put you on the queue. All right. Busy night tonight. Fairy, I think we may break a new record. I think we've already broken the record. We may break a new record. May just do it. And it has, yeah, so we're good. We're good. Again, I do have a hard stop in about 40 minutes, but I will do your video, do your question tomorrow in a separate video just for you. And we'll get the rest of those done if we don't get them tonight. So I do have them in the list there. All right. So the Knight of Cups, this is interesting. Their next move towards you, I think that they are going to make a move towards you. I think that they have a passion towards you. The Knight of Cups is all about Mr. Romance. Mr. Romance. I think that Mr. Romance is here, and it's next to the Six of Swords. I think that they're looking at you as a potential partner. They're looking at you as somebody who can make a difference, somebody who can be fun and exciting and be a real, be very sort of engaging with them. And that's going to be good. The Page of Coins, though, says that they're looking for something a bit more short term, maybe. So maybe not long term. I think they're looking for something more short term. We sort of see this with the King of Swords as well. It's almost like that they need a certain aspects of the relationship to go the way that they want it to go. And yeah, Philippe, let me know what your question is. So they need to have it their way in a lot of different sense, right? So Mr. Romance being there is good. Having the King of Swords at the end, maybe not so good. Again, the King of Swords is, I need it my way. I want it my way, and I'm gonna keep persisting until I get it my way. So I mean, you do have this persistence coming from this individual. So if that's okay, that's cool. But I do think they're definitely moving towards you. We got the Six of Swords. a defined movement card, a movement card to a better situation. And the Knight of Cups, Mr. Romance. So between these two, I think they're headed your way. Just look for maybe a bit of, maybe a bit of the light demanding situation to where they want it their way. So there you go. All right, Philippe, thank you for your question. I got you covered. Philippe, we'll put you in the queue there. All right, let's get the queue. All right, we did Mary. Okay, I think we got all of those done. All right, Mom moving to El Paso. Let's check that out. All right, Raina. Mom moving to El Paso or not? What is going on? Let's see if Mom's going to be moving or not. I mean, we could try the Gilded Tarot Royale. I think that'd be all right. All right. Let's see about that. Nomad, you're on the list, but you're way down there. You're way down there. Let's see about Mom moving. What is Mom doing? Is Mom going to head out there? We're looking for some movement cards. Got the Queen of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. I don't think so. I don't really think Mom's going to be moving to El Paso. I think that Mom's either been talking about it, or Mom has some ideas, or she's definitely sort of considering it at this point, right? It's definitely on the table. It's not like it's been thrown off the table. It is on the table. The Four of Pentacles says that she's looking for something. Some time to herself almost, right? It is the Candace. I can do whatever as long as I'm not booked. Tonight is bad, Candace, but any other time, yes. Yanni, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. But yeah, the Four of Pentacles, she's looking for something on her own. She's looking for something a bit in the independence area. Temperance says that she's not getting what she needs right now from where she's at. So if this is a possibility, she definitely needs something different, a bit new, maybe a bit of a different adventure or whatnot. The Two of Pentacles says, I don't really think that she's gonna do that. I don't really think so. The Two of Pentacles, I don't think that she's going to move. I think it's more planning. I think it's more talk. And I think it's more of that type of feel there. I don't think it's something where she's actually going to take that action and get on the move at all. So, all right. Curly Sue. When would I move? How many weeks? All right. So Curly Sue, engagement ring. All right. So Curly Sue wants to know about engagement. Engagement moving when? All right, so how long do we have? How long do we have before we move? Curly Sue wants to know. Let's check that out. We got an engagement ring. I think the Slow Tarot would be a good key for this. Check that out and see how that's going to work. Not going to do it slow. We gotta haul through this the best we can. Again, I got about 30 minutes before I got to bail. So I think I should get through most questions by 30 minutes. All right, let's see about that. I mean, we're going to move weeks, months. We got an engagement ring. By the way, Curly Sue, congratulations on the engagement. That is so exciting. The Hanged Man and the Lovers. I mean, I think we're sort of indicating that we are going to move. I think there is that factor. If you're looking for weeks, months, or whatever, I actually think it's going to be a couple of months. So as far as the cards say, I think it's going to be about 2 months before we get moving. I think it's going to be something where we go. Mama, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Mama, let me know what your question is. I need your question, Mama, so I can put you in the queue. And we got Shells Latrice and Dyron and all of that. Let me know your question, Dyron and Shells Latrice. Let me know your question as well. So we got a busy night tonight. All right. Should I go to this 21st tonight? Okay. Well, Mama, oddly, I may not get to your reading tonight. Do you have an alternate question? Okay. So, yeah, let's see about that. The Hanged Man says that we definitely are moving. We're planning the move. We get into the move. I think it's going to be a couple of months. I would say 2 months and a week. I think that's going to be pretty good. 2 months and a week. That's what I'm going for. But yeah, I think that's where how many weeks or months. Again, 2 months and a week as far as getting moving. I think you are going to live together. And again, I think it's going to be a couple of months. And that's going to be your key there. That's going to be sort of where you're at with that. But that's pretty exciting. That is pretty exciting. Congratulations, Curly Sue, on on the engagement and moving in together. That is going to be awesome. That is going to be awesome. Austin, what is going on? All right, Jay Allen wants to know the next woman. All right, Jay, let's check it out. Whoa, what did I archive on my mail? Unarchive. Okay. Allen. Next woman. Let's see how that's going to go. See what the next woman is going to be like for you. We can do that with the Thoth derivative over here. And Nomad Trees, you're 4 away. All right. Nomad, you wanted a general love? Nomad, let me know. Remind me. Remind me. All right. Okay. Let's see about this. All right. Getting results Saturday. Well, cool. Okay. So the next woman. All right. She's going to be kind of, a bit on the boring side. A bit on the boring side. A bit on the pretty standard side. A bit maybe, a bit boring, sort of say. The 9 of discs. It's pretty good as far as stability is concerned, but just a bit on the not too exciting, not too thrilling, not going to be somebody that goes out and just does wild things and stuff like that. The Hermit, a bit of an introvert as far as that goes. Just not where she wants to leap out in public and do different things. She has a lot of problems with how people think about her and things like that. She sort of worries about that. The Emperor, though, says that she's very strong. I think that she's working. She does a fantastic job at her work. I think she earns quite a bit of money. The Emperor says that she's sort of this managerial type that wants to work, come home, and just watch some TV, relax, right? The introvert, she does the extroversion stuff all day, and that's going to be, where she comes home and relaxes and resets. So a bit on the introvert side for the Hermit, but can do the extroversion thing when she needs to. I think she has very few friends, more like a couple of really close friends, not like a ton of acquaintances or whatnot, just a couple of close friends. Loves to see them, loves to go out with them and hang out with them as well. So there you go. I think that she is a redhead as well. So a redhead. There you go. All right. Shells Latrice, thank you for reminding me about your question. I needed to put that in there. I know we got that. Let's see. Let's see if I can get to yours before the stream ends. Again, we got about 25 minutes before we have to end. If I don't get to your question, I will make a video tomorrow for it. All right. KJ. Finances for the next couple of weeks. Austin, thank you for your donation as well. Appreciate you. Austin, I probably won't get your question today, but again, I will get a video out for that tomorrow and get you all that good stuff. Dyron wants to know, can I start learning reading through Rider-Waite and earning more money? There you go, Dyron. We'll check that out as well. All right. So let's see, Kelly Joe, let's see about the finances next couple of weeks, see if we're going to get a little more money in. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Where's Morton in the queue? You're 4 away. All right, let's check that out. See how we're going to be doing on finances. The Corona and Lime, that's what I'm talking about. All right, let's see about that 9 of coins is looking pretty good, and the Empress is looking good as well. It's all about the next couple of weeks. I think that you have a little bit more income coming in. I think you find out about some income coming in and some ideas about income as well. So let's see, Dyron, let me make sure I got your question in the list. All right, we got you covered. Dyron, it'll probably be tomorrow before I get to your question. Oh no, it'll be tonight. Okay. The 9 of coins says that we have a little bit of extra money coming in, a couple of extra bucks coming in. That's going to be a good thing. The 5 of swords, though, says that it's sort of difficult to manage money right now. We have a couple of issues with money, got a couple of unexpected things, got a couple of things that we just aren't handling because it's going to be difficult too. But you do have a couple of extra dollars coming in. The 9 of coins says that as well. The Empress says that it's all about balancing out what you're getting versus what you're spending. There are some occasional things that you're going to need in the next couple of weeks, but they're not going to be too big. But next couple of weeks is a really small time frame. But the But the good news is that you will get a little bit extra, and that little bit extra will help over the next couple of weeks. So, I mean, yeah, it's sort of recognizing that we do have some troubles, we do have some things happening, but it's going to get a little better over the next couple of weeks. Not major. I mean, that's a really small time frame, but look to just a little bit extra coming in, a little bit of good news. I think overall that's sort of where we're headed in the next couple of weeks. All right, so check that out. All right, we have Yanni. Yanni, it'll probably be tomorrow. Yanni. All right, but I'll get you a video. It'll be called the extra readings or something like that. All right, Blue Dome wants to know about love and relationships. BD. Love in the next 3 months. Let's check that out. And then we got Curly Sue, and then we'll do Nomad Trees, and we'll probably have 3 or 4 readings tomorrow. So if you're in the last 3 or 4, probably be tomorrow. Let's check that out. By the way, here is the cue while I shuffle. You can see where we're at. All right. I don't know how far we'll get. Not sure how far we'll get, but we are going to try to get as far as we can. All right. Let's check that out. With that, we already did the tower. Okay. So let's see about this. Love and relationships. I mean, what is going to be important there? What is going to be important there with love and relationships? The next 3 months. I think that you're going to end up meeting somebody that is sort of interesting. Meeting somebody. Renee, what is going on? I think you got somebody coming, right? We got somebody coming. We're interested in meeting someone. I think we got somebody new coming. We got some interesting things. I think this is a person that you can connect with emotionally. I think this is somebody that you have met before. You're not really trying to pursue this person, but they end up coming back, and you're like, this person isn't that bad after all. I mean, they're kind of attractive, they're fun, they're interesting. I think we end up getting sort of interested in this person and sort of looking at that and trying to figure out if we want to go forward with that. I think ultimately you don't go forward with that. I think you sort of jump into it. You're like, let me try this out. Let me sort of scan this person, see how this is going to go. And I don't think that it's something that you want to go forward with long term. You may want to try it out. You may not. I mean, that's going to be up to you. But it's definitely somebody that is attractive. Again, you've met them before in the past. I think that they have some interesting things about them that sort of draws you in. But overall, I don't think you really want to go forward with that, right? The 4 of Wands says it's just not something I want to be long-term with, just not something I want to be serious about or whatnot. So I really don't think that you end up going forward with that, but it is something fun and cool for a little short-term thing if you're looking for that, or maybe adding sort of an extra friend to the queue and whatnot. But yeah, there is that. All right. Any guy for me? Yeah, I don't think that you end up pursuing that. I don't think it's something that you just want to be all in. You don't want to go all in. All right. Speaking of all in, Curly Sue, what is going on? Let's see. The mom acting different. Mom acting different. Now they got a ring, moving up in my job. Curly Sue's making a success out of herself over there. Look at that. Curly Sue, you're just rocking the house. Curly Sue, it sounds like you're literally rocking the house at this point. Let's check it out. So you think mom is not, mom's about me back. How does she feel about me now? Okay. You're moving up. Okay. Let's see, did we have some issues with mom before and you're wondering if this made it worse or better or like what's happening there? I mean, the world and the page of coins, right? I think mom feels like she's going to be, mom's always around, right? The mom's around. I think that we've had some difficulty in the past with mom. It looks like the 5 of coins reversed. We've had some things, we've had some situations where, maybe we've had a bit of problem with mom. It looks like maybe there's that. So is that going to be something long term? Is that going to be something that affects us? I mean, I don't really think so. I think mom's willing to move forward. Mom's willing to move past, right? The world says we're willing to get into the next. We're willing to get into the next phase. We're okay. We're okay to move past that. We're okay to get into something different. We're okay to move past the 5 of coins, the difficulties that we've had before. I think mom supports you overall, even if you don't see it, even if you don't feel it. I think mom supports you. The page of coins is the rock. It's the Dwayne Johnson. It's the stability of stability. In other words, they'll always be there. They'll always sort of be within your life. They always want to be, sort of a part. The page of coins says they have that stability. The world says they do wish you the best, even though there seems like there's some difficulty in the past. The 5 of coins says that, but again, I think that they're maybe a bit. You're not doing exactly what they want, so they have a bit of trepidation with the whole thing. The emperor being reversed. In other words, they're not in charge of you, but they wish you well. They wish you well. They wish you the best. And I think that you're coming along and you're making a lot of progress and you're just rocking the house at this point. I mean, I think they have some pride in there. So, I don't think that, again, they wanted maybe a different path for you. But in the end, I think ultimately they're proud. They're proud. All right. Shells Latrice wants a question change. All right, Shells, we got your new question in the queue there. And Shells, let's see, you are probably, oh no, you're going to be next. All right, let's do Dyron real quick. Dyron, can I learn the rider weight and get a couple of extra dollars in there? Dyron, let's check that out real quick. All right. I think we're rocking that. We may actually get all the readings. We may actually get all the readings, which is insane. But okay, we may get all the readings. We're skipping stuff, but like we're skipping the Tarot Tower, and we're skipping the name of the deck and stuff like that. But we're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it. Nomad Trees, you're next, my friend. I got you, Nomad. Don't worry. All right. So, okay, bottom line, Dyron wants to know if I can throw down some tarot for some extra money. I think that tarot is more of an enjoyable thing for you. Again, tarot and business, it's different, all right? It's different. I can do magic tricks great. I can do good magic tricks, right? But can I do good magic tricks for money? Maybe, maybe not. It depends on how much you're willing to put forth. So you can't just throw it in on the side and hope for the best. You got to dedicate a lot of time, Are you willing to do that? It just doesn't seem like that you're willing to invest that much time. If you're willing to put yourself out there, make a tarot channel, do some readings and whatnot, that's cool. See how that goes. But as far as like getting this and making a lot of serious money, you got to put in dedication. You got to put in time and things like that. So are you willing to do that? This card says maybe not. I mean, it may be something that, hey, it's fun for me. I like it. I'm passionate about it. But are you willing to go with a small business thing? I mean, that's going to be up to you. Ultimately, this is just a tarot reading, obviously. But it just doesn't seem like that's a priority for you. It seems like you have other things you could do that could make money quicker, right? You could deliver for Grubhub, Amazon, or, whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's so many other things you can do for extra cash on the side that are easy. They're quick. They're super simple. You can get set up in a few minutes. Do you want to put this much time into tarot when you could just do that and be earning money instantly? I don't really think so. I mean, if you're looking for extra money, this is a hard road. This is a hard road for extra money. I mean, I would just deliver for somebody. I would do some stuff on the side. There's so many ways to make money nowadays that this is really a hard road if you're just looking like casual. You know what I'm saying? All right. So I know that you have been waiting a while. Nomad Trees, I appreciate you, my friend. I appreciate you before my friend. All right. Let's get you Nomad Trees. Finally. Love General. Let's see about that. we may get down. I think we're going to get pretty close. I think we're going to get pretty close to finishing tonight. Just saying. Going to be pretty close to finishing. Okay. Love a general. See what's up for Nomad. Nomad needs some love. Nomad needs some love. I need to not drop my tarot decks on the table. Nomad needs some love. Let's get Nomad the love that Nomad needs. I mean, I'm just saying that you do still have that one person coming in that I talked about before. The Four of Wands, somebody comfortable, somebody fun. I think it's somebody that just really is passionate just about everything. They're just super passionate about everything. They're excited about everything. They come in, they brighten up the room. They are just great to be around. They're fun to be around as well. They're non-judgmental. They just roll with the punches. They're not really going to be somebody that, is just super uptight about everything, too serious. Judgment reverses are pretty casual about how everything goes, right? The Hanging Man as well says that this person is somebody that really enjoys either philosophy or thinking or, sort of a debating thing back and forth. And they just have fun with it. They like thinking. They like life. And I think that's going to be somebody that sort of brightens up the room. And that's going to be some good news for as somebody coming in. So love general. Again, I still think you have the same person coming in that I've talked about before. And I think that they have some excellent personality traits that you can get into. And they're going to have a lot of fun with it. The Knight of Swords as well says they're not... Even though they're fun, they don't take it to an extreme. In other words, they don't, go into a situation and wing it and hope for the best and end up in a bad situation. Because people like that, but I don't think they do that. I think they like to have fun, but they want to, get it a bit organized before they go in there. All right, Shells Latrice. All right, describe the next love as far as I know them. All right, let's check that out, Shells. See how that's going to go. See how that is going to go. All right. CT. Describe the next love as far as I know him. Okay. Let's try that out. With the Thoth. I can't believe we haven't used the Thoth. We haven't used the Thoth. I mean, I'm just saying. A cheater player type. Nomad, I don't see them being a cheater player type at all. I don't have any of those. There's a lot of good cards for that. I don't see those cards anywhere in there. That's going to be there. High Priestess Illumination. Welcome to the channel. How are you doing tonight? We are rocking the house tonight. We got nice and busy going on. Again, I have about 10 minutes before I have to bail. And I think I can get all the readings except for the last 4. Get all the readings except for the last 4. The last 4 will be tomorrow. So we'll put up the ending soon screen since we're sort of wrapping this up in about 10 minutes and we'll hop in from there. All right. The next person. Strength says that they have a bit of a power to them or a bit of an essence to them where when they're around, people notice. When they're around, people notice. And they're really a command of the room. They like people, they talk to people, and they're good at it. I mean, they're good at getting attention. They're good at talking to people. They're good at negotiating things out. They're good at what they do as far as socially is concerned, right? Virtue says, though, that they do have a bit of sort of an addiction problem. I think they have a little bit of an addiction problem. Not something super bad, but they have a little bit of addiction. It could be from food. It could be, other things that they're addicted to, but they have a bit of a problem with that. And they're going to need some assistance sort of working through that. Again, it's not something super bad. It's just, everybody has their own vices. And I think they definitely have their vices when it comes to that. Now, they are sort of, they like attention. They like attention maybe a little more than other people do. So that's sort of where the personality comes from. They do enjoy attention. They like having people around. They like having, being the center of attention. But again, they're good at getting that attention. So it's not like they're begging for attention or they're just doing like that. They're good at getting that attention, which is okay. If you're not good at getting an attention and you try to, then it becomes awkward, right? But if you're good at it and you're the star of the show, then that's going to be a key factor there. But yeah, they do have a bit of an addictive tendency towards there as well. All right, we want to use the Thoth Faith wants to use the thought. Thought. How did B feel about me back then? And how do they feel about me today? All right, well, we're back to the thought. We're back to the thought. Please hit that like button. That's right. Raina, thank you for the reminder. Hit that like button. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. If you like, I assume you like it because we've had some, we had a lot of support tonight. I appreciate all of y'all. Appreciate all of y'all being here. I really do. Thank you so much. You could be anywhere on Friday night. Well, I mean, you're probably quarantined, but you could be anywhere on the internet on this Friday night, and you chose to be with me. That just touches my heart. I love y'all. I love everybody. I can't believe I get to read tarot on the internet for fun, and so many people want to hang out and get a reading. But that's just stunning and startling to me. I know I'm rambling, even though I have a hard stop in 10 minutes, but I'm just saying, I love all of you. I can't believe that all of you are so nice and wonderful enough to come hang out with me on a Friday when you could be doing anything else. I really appreciate you. I really do. All right. The Hanged Man, how they feel about me. I think that it's changed. How they felt about you before and how they feel about you now is definitely different. So if you're looking at it, it's definitely different. So it's not going to be the same. All right, we've established this from there. So it's not going to be the same. The Empress says that they've sort of grown to not like you as much. I mean, you wanted the thought, faith, you wanted the thought, faith. You wanted this. Okay. They've grown to maybe not like you as much as before. They've changed about it. I think that some things have come in between. I think that things have sort of gestated a bit. But yeah, I mean, we do have this feeling that maybe how we thought about you before was a little too optimistic. I think they have more of a realistic view of you now. So does that mean that they don't like you? No. I think they still like you, but I think they have a more realistic view of your weaknesses and your strengths versus having the rose-colored glasses on and just loving everything about you and, being excited about everything about you, that whole thing. I think they have more of a realistic, here are your weaknesses. You do have the weaknesses. You do have strengths. I think they understand you better and they know you better, right? And again, it's not bad. I'm just saying it's not bad. They do still like you. They do still appreciate you. But yeah, things have changed. Things have morphed over time. You definitely have a different feel from then and now. Again, I mean, if you're looking for getting back with this person, I think it could be challenging. It could be a bit challenging, but I think it's possible. You're just going to have to be patient with them, and you're just going to have to realize that what you had in the past it may not be able to go directly back to that. You may not be going to be able to go directly back to that. Are we actually going to make this? Are we actually going to make this? It's the dream. The dream might be real. We might. I don't think so. We might actually make that. I don't really think so. I think yeah. Tina, yes, your ask is for tomorrow, Tina. I'm sorry. Tina, I'm so sorry. Tina, I got a hard stop. I have to go do stuff. So Tina, you are on the queue, Tina. Tina, maybe you're not okay. Tina, what was your question? I know that you had a question, but I don't think I wrote it down. Tina, let me know what your question is. I want to make sure that you are on the queue, my friend. I want to make sure that you are on the queue. Tina, repost your question. Sorry about that. It's crazy tonight. It is crazy tonight. All right. Curly suit, knob, jet. Next 2 weeks, the job. Oh, it's looking pretty good. Curly suit. I mean, it's looking pretty good. It is looking pretty good. So, yeah, Tina, let me know what your question is. I don't think I have it written down. I need to get it written down. All right. The Magician and the Three of Cups point to you're going to be all right. You're going to be okay. It's not going to be that big of a deal. All right. The Magician says you're going to be good at getting in the job. You're going to be good at finding what you need from there. You're going to be good at getting what you need out of that job. In other words, you're going to make a good impression. I think that you've already made a good impression. You're going to be able to keep that trend going. The Three of Cups says people like you, people appreciate you, people want you there. Okay. So as far as the reception you're going to get, I think it's thumbs up. We are fantastic, and it is going to be good. Yes, you did say economic situation. Tina, I got you. Tina, I got you. Thank you so much, Tina. I appreciate your patience with me. All right. So, yeah, I think it's going to be all right. The Three of Cups, people like you. I think you're good at it. I think you're good at it. I think you know you're good at it. So that is going to be a key factor here. Now, the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Wands. You're sort of looking at a situation where I think that you're going to be not really burned out, but I think that you're going to need more beef, more meat in this job. And I think you're going to be able to get it by, just sort of expanding what you're doing and getting a little more responsibility. And as you get the responsibility, I think you're going to be able to handle that. So over time, sort of start looking around for a little more responsibility once you get in that mode. Once you get in that mode, I think it's going to be a key factor here so you don't get bored. The key factor, again, not getting bored. That's where you want to go. You don't want to get bored. You're just going to be, you're just going to feel bored. You're not going to be enthusiastic. And, in the long run, it's going to be kind of a challenge there. All right, literally the last reading. All right, should I let F go or should I hang on to F? Philippe, let's check that out and get you covered, my friend. All right, Philippe wants to know. Should I let F go? I will be back in 11 hours indeed. I can't believe we got almost... I can't believe we got almost done with this. We're just rolling. We are rolling tonight. Your apartment payment is due soon. Okay, why do people send me a reminder for me to pay rent when rent is not due for like a week? I mean, are you really that desperate for rent? Anyway, all right. Yeah, no. All right, go away, phone. Okay, last reading of the night. Yanni, Mama, Austin. I'm making a video for you tomorrow. Look for the channel, a video dedicated for your readings tomorrow, okay? All right. Probably do a couple of them in the morning stream, too. Okay, the Tower. Oh, Philippe, should you let F go? If you don't let F go... you're riding a bull at some point. So you're riding a bull. You may want to let it go. The Tower says you're in for some big changes. Seven of Swords says you're going to end up letting go anyway. I think you're going to hang on. And you're going to hang on too long. And that hanging on too long with that 7. The Page of Swords says you want to be in there. You think that you could handle it. And Morton as well. Morton, we got you covered. Morton, what was your question? Morton, I don't even see in there. I know that you have in there. Morton, let me know what your question is. Or email me. Morton, let me know. Email me, do something. We'll get you covered. How did my manifestation skills come along? Okay, Morton, I got you covered. Tomorrow, we got you. I got your question. I would let go. Entertainment purposes only, I would let go. The Tower, you're in for some rough times. The Seven of Swords, you're going to be leaving anyway. The Page of Swords, you're going to try to hang on as long as you can to the bull riding, and you're going to end up getting kicked off. The Five of Pentacles, Philippe. Entertainment purposes only, but you gotta let go. Morton, I got you covered. Thank you so much. Philippe, let go, dude. I'm telling you now from the cards. Again, entertainment purposes only. You gotta let go. This is gonna be kind of challenging, but yeah. As always, never make any relationship decisions based upon a fat man reading your cards on the internet. But all right, we got 5 people I'm going to do reading for you tomorrow in a dedicated video. Thank you so much for being here. Sorry I had to end it but I got things I got to do. So we got other responsibilities tonight. I apologize, but I'll be here tomorrow morning and tomorrow night as well. Plus, doing a video in the middle of the day for all of you that didn't get a chance to be. That's Yanni, Mama, Austin, and Morton.